It's Dr. Vasonic again. I am hoping that this one will be more in sync than the last one was because no matter what I did to it, I couldn't edit it. And I thought, well, I'll post it anyway. You could always close your eyes and not have to worry about it. I look like I was in a Godzilla movie for the last video. Anyway, so this week we are beginning our discussion of the big argument paper that you have to write. And it's called a Toulmin argument, Toulmin, because it's named after this psychologist called Stephen Toulmin, who argued that if we can get people to start with their own view, incorporate the views of other people, and then look at how those things work together, then we can come up with a much stronger argument and you seem more reasonable and all those good things. And so for this paper, and I've explained this in a couple different handouts, what you need to make sure that you're doing is that you take a side on the issue, and then you'll have your side and their side and then your side again. So for example, let's run through an example paper. Say that your argument is you want to legalize marijuana for industrial purposes, not to smoke for recreational reasons or for medicinal purposes, but because you want to make houses out of it. And so maybe your claim or your thesis is industrial hemp should be legalized. And so one of your first arguments might be that industrial hemp is fireproof. So you can make these awesome houses out of hemp because not only is it renewable, but it's also fireproof. And so you would establish that argument in a really strong paragraph, use a source to back yourself up, and then move to your next paragraph, which could be something like the other side might argue that, well, this is just a gateway into legalizing hemp and marijuana for recreational purposes. So it's just a cover for that. And in that paragraph, you would want to allow that side, the opposite side, to develop their own viewpoint, to come up with their own views in terms of having a good source. You want to hear them out and develop a whole paragraph, devote a whole paragraph to their side. And then you want to come back with something called a refutation. And in the refutation, you want to make sure that you are arguing against what they said. And so one thing you could say is that you can't smoke industrial marijuana. It is impossible. It doesn't even have a bud or anything. So people can grow it without any possibility that it could be used recreationally or ingested for purposes of getting high or whatever. So that's an example of just one part of your argument. You will do that 3 times for this paper. So you'll have a nice introductory paragraph that introduces readers to your argument. Then you'll have a reason paragraph, a rebuttal paragraph, a refutation paragraph, reason, rebuttal, refutation, and then a conclusion that pulls everything together, that does not repeat your argument, because that's one of the mistakes that people make when they're writing papers. They think the conclusion should be a repeat of their main points, but in reality it should be, so where can we go next? So for example, if you were talking about this paper, this Figmentary paper on industrial marijuana, sorry, cat interference, working from home, right? If you were trying to write your paper on that, your conclusion might be something like, this is one way that we can help the environment by using a resource that is incredibly renewable, because it is much, much quicker to grow industrial hemp than it is to grow a tree. And hemp can be used for all kinds of things that we would traditionally use trees for, like paper and so forth, and wood for houses and things like that. So when you're thinking about this paper and thinking about your outline and thinking about the sources, imagine that that's what you're going to have to do. So I hope that everything is going well for you in the class so far. I have been very pleased. We've had a few glitches, but not any major ones or any ones that I think anybody should get all upset about. I think we've been following our path. When we did encounter a problem and it seemed like we couldn't overcome it, I just deleted that and nobody was held responsible for it. And it's really been a learning experience for me as to what works, what doesn't work, and so forth. I've appreciated greatly your discussion and participation in the discussion board. I'm reading through the annotations right now, the sample ones that you posted, and so far so good. I'm making suggestions for everybody so that you'll have something to go on. Don't forget that The final copy for me is coming up, so make sure you review the syllabus and the due dates and all those good things as to when things are due, and drop them in the Dropbox when you're done. And so just keep up with the work. What's going on now? We're talking about Toulmin again, this new essay that you have to do, your final one. So we're in the home stretch. This is really after you do your outline and draft, and so this is really what's left of the class. And so we'll be spending the rest of the time on this. Next week, I will be emailing you after I grade the annotated bibliographies your grade for the class so far, to give you an idea of where you're standing, and very, very, very few of you are doing poorly. If you have been posting 300-word posts every time they're due, if you've been responding to people like I told you to in the syllabus, if you've been turning in everything, then you are in great shape. If you have any questions, of course, email me. I try to get back to you as soon as possible. I will let you know if I'm going to be at CalU anytime soon. I'm still waiting to hear some stuff back from my department about that. Anyway, sorry for the cat interference. Hopefully and thankfully, I guess, it wasn't my toddler jumping up saying, pick me, pick me. Anyways, enjoy your work. Hopefully everything is coming together. And I don't know about you, but in this heat, I've been sitting here with my air conditioning on and doing a lot of work today just because it's too hot to play outside. Anyways, well, have a great week. And if you have any questions, do let me know. I'll see you in the discussion boards. Bye.